I'd rather have Floyd than him, than the other guy. What the hell? Listen, I'd rather have Floyd. Listen, we've been, let me tell you something. Before we get into all this stuff, let me tell you something. I am willing to have All Access, Showtime, follow me for 13 months. Floyd Mayweather, I believe Richard gave me some math, but I got 50-50 something, I guess, and he'll tell you what he mean by that. But if it's an opportunity, I mean, Richard can't make no one fight. I mean, they might look somewhere else. It's a thing, I'm available. If I have time between now and May, Bernard Hopkins, who don't walk around 5-6 pounds always fighting weight, you give me the May of next year, 2014, to make 160, oh, that fight is on. That fight is on. That's Hagler and Hearns. That's Hagler and Leonard. That's Leonard and Hearns. I mean, we haven't had that type of urban, and again, this is like, we haven't had that type of urban two fighters, right? In many years, where you had a guy that's almost 37 in February, and a guy that's myself 49 January 15th in a couple of months. That experience, 80 plus years of experience, is like, wait a minute, can Bernard get down and be strong and compete? I'm telling you, there's a lot of guys that was undefeated. They wasn't Floyd Mayweather, but they was damn good fighters, and they had an O, and when they ran into Bernard Hopkins, that O was missing. So I don't think too many reporters will count me out, because they had counted me out many, many times before when I was 5-1, 6-1. But this won't be an easy task if this thing might be. But if it's not, it's not. There's nothing I'm chasing. There's no pressure on Richard Schaefer. There's no pressure on me. Truthfully, to be honest with you, I'd rather unify the title. I'd rather be a guy that have all the titles like I proved in the middleweight division. But there's a cold war going on. And that cold war going on is HBO don't want to do business with my family. And my family is Golden Boy Promotion. And I ride and die with people that ride and die with me. I don't want to talk about Floyd Mayweather anymore.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. There's a lot of names out there. I have a plan. I know what I'd like to do. I'm not going to go and tell you guys now who it's going to be, because that would be pretty stupid negotiating on my part. And I know how to get big fights done. I like to get big fights done because I enjoy it and the fans enjoy it, and that's what gets me going. And so what I was telling Bernard, one thing which sort of like is out there is that number 50. Bernard approaching 50 and Floyd Mayweather approaching 50-0, which is of course historic as well. We all know that Rocky Marciano retired as 49-0, and so Floyd is approaching a 50 number and Bernard is approaching a 50 number, and that sort of like gets my promotional juices going. And so we'll see, but Bernard is right. I mean, nobody can be made to get into the ring with somebody else, but I will see what I can do to get the best possible fight. But there's some other names out there which I'm focusing on, and which would be historic and big in itself. So we will be discussing that internally, Bernard and me, and we'll take it from there. Yes.
Question for Nazim. Nazim,